Okay, all set to go. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. And next is the designated hitter, Hae-Sung Kim.
Ball upstairs. Hey!
And a big swing and a miss. Just settling in here at Coors Field. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Fastball for a strike. Got him looking. That was pretty. Digging in, Nasim Nunez. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Out number 2. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Ball 1.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Ball, that's out.
And another ball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's to third. Over to Edman. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one at triple digits. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mookie Betts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Kyle Tucker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Nope.
No score here in the second. Another one. That's bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping in, Brian Rocchio.
Hey.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Inside, almost got him. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Here's the catcher. Foul ball there. Rocchio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Left field. One down. So digging in, Zach Geloff.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez on his way over. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the first baseman.
Ball.
That one fouled off.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
And it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Cole Carrick. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. That is the inning. Back here in Denver, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. That one at triple digits. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Tommy Edman in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Hey!
In the air, left field. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Teoscar Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swings through that one for strike 2. And that's another strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, leading off, Nasim Nunez. High in the air, out to right. Tucker has a beat on it, and there's one away. Here's Ohtani. Fly to center his first time. Out to center. And there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one carrying, and it's into the bleachers, out of here. A shot to the opposite field, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge comes up empty there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's a laser base hit, and that keeps the inning going. Here's Brian Rocchio. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. Taps softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the fourth, now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Andy Pages. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Kim, batting with one down, takes a strike. Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow. Freeman stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Strike two.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the catcher, number 20. Fastball for a strike. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. So up next, Zach Geloff.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Number 20 swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Cole Carey. And a foul ball.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball, that's low.
Chopper right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and they got him. So the lineup flips over. Nasim Nunez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Rudder takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him. Back here in Denver, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one at the knees for a strike. Got him looking. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. Betts, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Dominican Republic leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him. 2 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Geloff gets under it, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
He's flexing his power with another home run. Not surprising.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Inside ball.
Judge rips that one. 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Ball, that's off the plate. Nope, outside.
The 2-1. And that one is inside. Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. Center field. Pajes settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Swing and a foul out of play. Runner at second. 2 down.
Ball in.
That one is absolutely belted. Raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the top of the wall. In comes the run from second. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Runner from second scores as they add on. And in at second with an RBI double. Third time through the order now. Now, Nasim Nunez. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. In the air, left field. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, top 6. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having.
That's to third,
Nope, that's
but
foul.
it kicks foul.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Edman stands in here. Leaves that one off the inside.
Hey.
The Dodgers hitless so far in the game. Hit weakly on the ground. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Hernandez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Way out front for strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's the strike. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball. Down.
Just missed. That's ripped. Base hit. Ohtani around second, heading for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Judge swings through it for strike 1. And that's fouled off. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Brian Rocchio now at the plate. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. 1 run across. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was...
Now this one gets through. 1 run is in. Rocchio around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So digging in, Zach Geloff. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. And here's the first baseman.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A two-run shot. And now Cole Carey. Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on. And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. Back. Here in Denver, we go to the top of the seventh. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Kim in the box again. Takes a strike.
That's outside.
Late with the swing there. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Ball, that's down.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards, so we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
In the air to left center. Two down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Schwarber in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. Schwarber. We're at the top of the eighth. Digging in, Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Betts in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Tucker stands in now and watches strike one. In there at the knees for a strike. Got him swinging for the strike. Back here at Coors Field, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's Judge now. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Edgardo Henriquez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Fouled off left side. Oh, great stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the catcher. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away. So up next, Zach Geloff. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 1.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Henriquez keeping an eye on him.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here in Denver, and all eyes on the mound as he begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. Smith leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
That clips the zone, and the count is 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Hernandez in the box again, takes a strike. They're down to their final strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.